Glad to have you with us from the Palouse, Pullman, Washington, and Martin Stadium. Just about halfway through the season, and things are starting to take shape here in our coverage of EA Sports College football. It's the Texas State Bobcats and the Washington State Cougars. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Well, guys, the Cougars head coach told me before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Time to get things started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50, the 30, at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas State.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
7, Washington State, 0.
Deep in the end zone, it's Woods. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top on second down. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Austin Mack. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Washington State sends the punt team onto the field, and he's going to have to drive this ball into the teeth of the wind. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. From the gun, it's Phillips. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, Why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Turning it on. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wazoo! The defense putting points on the board. The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point.
Set to kick this one away.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. And he's going to be brought down on the return, but there is a penalty flag on the field. I'm not sure what this one's about. First and 10 after the defense was hit with that personal foul penalty. Rashad Downs going up top. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. QB got it himself. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, one thing you know about this guy is once he has the ball in his hands, he's very difficult to bring down to the ground. That time, really nice job breaking a tackle, getting north, picking up more yards. Defense, they need to gang tackle him because he is a problem.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. Just one of those mistakes. It can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Out of the gun to give to the back.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
The Cougars have a lot of options on second and inches. From the gun. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Mack. He's got it. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
And the Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Hits the hole. It's Hobbs. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Scanning the field, it's Mack. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire.
Blue 22.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. From the gun on third down, it's Mack. Makes a connection. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
And all of a sudden, this offense starting to look like the Stanford offenses that David Shaw used to coach, where they had 3 NFL tight ends on the field at the same time and lining guys up all over the place, making it hard for the defense. These guys got weapons. They've got big guys that can catch the ball and hurt you. I love the formation, and I love the execution there.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Quick give. Can't get him to the ground. Down he goes.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball in 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable third down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
Makes a catch. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the point after is good. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Jackson will throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Using his legs, it's Browning. Runs through a tackle. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Short pass. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Powers through the defender. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Jackson gonna throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Lets it fly. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
He'll take it himself. There he goes. He's past the sticks. And he's in. Pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, Washington State. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's get.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
It's too bad because these receivers are winning outside one-on-one. If this offensive line can just give their quarterback a little bit more time, there are some plays to be had.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Jackson will throw. Rolls right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to it. Enough to move the chains. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
First down for the offense.
And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Defense all over it.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
On a ground to cover here on 3rd and long. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Now on the move. He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45, and he'll be a little short. The Bobcats come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Probably the only people upset about going for it on 4th down, the punters, who don't seem to see the field as much as they used to.
Now when you've got a running back like that, he just has like a sixth sense. He always seems like he can just find the crease, especially in these short yardage situations. He comes up with a huge play there on 4th down.
Throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Jackson gonna throw it. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll pull it down and run. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
The pass on 1st down, caught by the receiver. Gain of 22. 1st and goal.
And now a chance to pull even. 1st and goal as we get late in the first half. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Quarterback changing the play. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run him again. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Works his way to the 18-yard line. Not enough for the first down. They'll be facing 4th down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Washington State will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Not a lot of room to field this one. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Jackson will throw. Rush right in his face. And down he goes.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. Let's start with Texas, taking on the number 7 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Longhorns, with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one, and win a fireworks-filled football game. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season.
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. Floats it out in space. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job on it.
They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Hand it to the back. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Throwing, Mack. Got him quickly. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that 1st half, so in the 3rd quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
They go to the counter. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. On the move. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
It's complete on the right side. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
Man, what a catch by the big tight end. They got those big old huge mitts, those big dudes. So nice job sticking up in the air, and it just sticks to it, makes the nice spectacular grab.
Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. He'll move the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, yeah, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. From the gun, the ground game. Breaks into the open. Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars. Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So a drive there of 82 yards, and he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Bobcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Quick give. It's Phillips. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Gain of 21 on the play. Good enough for
The Bobcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking for a crease. It's Phillips. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Looking for running room. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.